Hello interwebs, and welcome to my newest tutorial. As of the time being, brief description down here. I'm going to say my words. I'm going to say is what you'll need. You'll need a EasyCap or Roxio video capture USB. You can get those for about $10 on Amazon. Next, you're going to need 2 sets of composite cables, AV, red, white, yellow composite cables. You can get those. These are probably either lying around your house, or you can get them on the cheap for less than $5 a cable. And then you're going to need a video game console that supports composite output like the Wii. I'm going to be using the Wii, but PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, that's definitely out because those are digital HDMI only. You have no composite output for those. You can't use them. However, there are recording / live streaming functions available in those consoles, so you can go ahead and do it natively within those consoles without going through all the setup. And lastly, we have the splitters. We have the AV splitters, which are about $1. You can get those online. I got 6 for $1, but I paid for 3. I don't know what happened there. And lastly, you're just going to need a computer to do the recording on, live streaming, whether you're live streaming Twitch or you're just recording it for highlight videos or whatever. And lastly, you're going to need a encoding software, for example, OBS, XSplit, something of the matter. Whether you're recording or live streaming, you'll need that. And we'll say is with this, you'll get a no delay capture. In other words, normally the HD digital cards have some kind of encoding, and it usually, if you look on your monitor, it's about 2 seconds off from what's actually happening. With this, you can actually play off your monitor without a problem. But with the AV composite splitters, we're going to be splitting it to where you can play it on your TV as well as recording it, outputting to your computer as well. It records at 30 FPS, which is pretty darn good. I think within the software I got with my card, I got my EasyCap, but I got it branded as a Roxio card for $60, but I got the DVD software with it. I think it captured it in 60 FPS. I might have to go back and check on that. Maybe I'll put an annotation or something saying what happened or update the description, but I'll have to get y'all back in touch with that. Maybe that would be better for recording, but I know there was a delay on it, so we're just gonna get back later on that. But other than that, let's actually start with the physical setup of it, hooking up all the cables and such. Okay, so I'm going to be recording off of the Wii I have right here. Well, it looks green, but it's actually off right now. It's yellow. What I did is I ran the composite output from the Wii. I have component cables, but this only supports composite. Ran a composite to these splitters right here, and then I have 2 separate sets of composite cables here. Like one cable's here, one cable's here, and then it's just 2 sets of cables. One of the sets is ran to back of the TV in the AV output. If I can get a view behind there, you kind of can't see it, but it's ran from like underneath the TV. And the other set is right here. This is the other set, and here I have my EasyCap, my video capture card. Like I said, don't pay $60 for this. You can see it at Walmart for $60, but you can see it online for like $10. Get this get the $10 version. Don't beat me. And you're just going to plug this into a available USB slot, and then you're just going to hook up the wires. Get a little slack, and this yellow to yellow. You got this red to red, and white to white. Come on, white. And if you probably saw here, the one I got has S-video input. I don't know if they had any S-video splitters. I never looked for one, but if you have S-video output, of course that is the most recommended output. If you have composite, component, or S-video, component also really good, but as you can see, there is no component. S-video is preferred, but if you don't have it, you'll get good composite. So now that I have my capture device, and then I have it plugged in, it's running, and then I have my splitters set up with the composite output of the Wii. Now I can turn on, well, my desktop's already on, I can turn on my monitor and show you the software broadcasting aspect of how it goes. Okay, so now I just have my broadcasting software. I use OBS Studio. I'm using the 64-bit version. As you can see, with the one I have, it has 64-bit drivers. Now, if your card isn't working, switch to the 32-bit OBS or XSplit or whatever you use. I'd recommend OBS since that's what I'm using. And if that doesn't work, I would look online and see if they have specific drivers that you need to download. Mine was plug and play, so I didn't need to go and download anything. But now that I'm in OBS, you can see that I have this what I'm recording right now, but I want you to look at this left portion of the screen. That's what I'm going to be working with. I just have a blank scene right here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a video capture device. You can call it game capture or whatever. I'm just going to call it new video capture device. And as you can see here, Roxio video capture USB. It's right here. You can configure the video. I prefer, if you're using the one I have, the NTSC MJ. I find it brightens up a little bit, because if you have the standard one, it's a little darker, but I don't know. I just prefer this brighter one a little bit. But now that you have this, as you can see on this scene right here, it looks perfectly fine. You can see my Wii menu and everything on it. For this, if you want to stretch it for your whole screen, you can just right click transform, and they should have stretch to screen. And I can see it, there's a little bit of I guess overscan lines right here, but you have your Wii on here, and there's pretty much no delay on it. If I can grab a remote real quick. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Okay, left, right, left, right, left, right. If you wanted to, you can play off of your TV screen. I mean, not your TV screen, your computer monitor. You can go and you can set a full screen preview. Say full screen preview, and oh, boy, that kind of messed me up. Let me close that. Okay, but you could play this very well on your desktop, your computer monitor. Now I know with the Elgato and I think the Hauppauge, you have like a 2-second delay, and then that throws off your webcam sync and all that. This is all in sync. It's composite. There's no real delay on it. The analog signal apparently doesn't have a delay on it. It was pretty much why I hear a lot of people prefer analog if you don't want a delay rather than the digital signal, because there's some kind of encoding behind the digital signal. But as you can see, for the last time I say, you have your Wii menu here. Okay, maybe that's a little faded out, but okay, I'm back to my TV. As you can see, my Wii's running and it's on my TV now, and I still have the video capture device plugged in. And if I put my input to HDMI, where I have my PC plugged in, okay, wait for it to load, and it's here. The Wii's here, and as you can see, I'm gonna have to show you how to add audio real quick. Stick tight. Okay, this is something I really can't show you because of the way I'm set up, but what you would really do is you would right click, you would add a audio input capture. Audio input capture 1 is what I have, but if you click OK, device, if it's not the Roxio USB video capture, it's going to be USB 2861 device. Now, it depends what you have. I don't know if you have an Easy Cap or you have the Roxio brand, but once you do that and you click OK, and I'd have to switch scenes. Bear in mind if the game audio starts playing. Nope, that's playing twice. Okay. If you could probably see, you just heard that. You just heard the game audio, and my Wii. You can see my Wii on the screen right now. If I wanted to, let's take my Pro controller. If I want to, press A and 3, 2, 1. Deek. See, okay, no delay. But now I'm gonna go back to being on a webcam, or not webcam. I'm gonna use my phone. I'm trying to record this whole video in 60 FPS. So let's conclude. Let's wrap up. So as you can see, game capture with a low budget of less than $30 is pretty easy to do. And using a few tips and tricks, you can do it yourself. It's not a hard process to do, and you also have the benefit of the no lag to where you can actually play it on your monitor. Any questions setting this up? I'm going to try to learn after making this video of how to use it with XSplit and other live streaming encoding software. So if you have any questions and you're using a different encoding software, feel free in the comments. I can see what I can do. I do my best to answer the questions. If not, you came to YouTube for answers, why not search YouTube for answers? Other than that, I'm trying to put more useful tutorials up every day. As you can see, helping people is probably my thing. So subscribe for more helpful tutorials of things that you may have never thought of that I've done. Why not drop a comment, be like, hey bro, it worked. I like seeing those comments. Why not drop a like, drop a dislike, I don't care. I like honest input. Other than that, see y'all later, internet.